Jared Jensen, gentlemen.
Hi.
My question for you is, your chemistry on screen as brothers rings so true. Is that great acting, or does that follow through
For
from
me,
your life?
it's great acting. It's not that good of an actor. No, I'm not. No one can. I don't know. I think it happened pretty quick. I mean, I think we were pretty great friends off the top, and so we just got comfortable. And obviously, it's not hurt with the writing. I mean, well, that was an understatement. The writing has a huge deal with it because what we're working with rings so true of like brotherly love and brotherly sort of quarrels and confrontations, and so we had such great material to work with, raw material, that it kind of just fell into place. And then, you know, we sort of, after doing it for 5.5 years, I hope it's decent.
Congratulations on the
Yeah,
season. Okay, so my question's for Eric. What I wanted to know is that I know you had this 5-year plan, but did you tweak or change anything a little bit, like in the finale, once you knew that the show was renewed, or is everything exactly the same you wrote it?
Parts of it, yes, I absolutely had to tweak some things. I think had it been a true series finale, without like elaborating further, there wouldn't be as many living. You guys are so sweet. Had it been the series finale, there probably wouldn't be as many living characters as there are, and so. Yeah. Well, I mean, not necessarily that, but you know, I had a vision of what really the end point is, and maybe you know, when the show does end, if we have that end point, you know, maybe you know, Sarah and Bob and I'll get there. But we did wrap out the Lucifer Michael story ended exactly the way we had planned all season for it to end, and so I would say, you know, probably 80% of it, 70% of it is what I would have done anyway. It's just, you know, we added a few cliffhangers and massaged a few things so we could keep the story moving. Sure.
Ruby said that Sam never needed a living blood comparing it to Dumbo's feather. Can you elaborate that?
Can you?
That's from, she's talking from, I think, Lucifer Rising, when Ruby, played by Jared's lovely wife, Jen, said, you don't need the feather to fly, Dumbo, you've had it in you all along. And I think what we meant by that wasn't necessarily that, because I mean the demon blood for us is a kind of a battery. It is sort of a charge that allows him to do the things that he was able to do, and he needed it to be the Lucifer vessel, etc., etc. But it was more about the decisions that he made, and he, you know, she was talking about the way she was sort of pushing him towards darkness, and he was blaming her, and she was saying, you were self-righteous and angry, and you would have made those decisions that would have gotten you to this place, whether I was there or not. So it was more about an interior character thing for Sam rather than just simply like his blood is, you know, Popeye spinach or whatever.
He just wanted to call me Dumbo, I think. He wanted some excuse. Who doesn't?
Has it surprised you that the audience of the show has been overwhelmingly female, considering that it was probably initially aimed at the adolescent male demographic?
It's shocking.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go ahead, Sarah.
I have always loved horror movies, and so have a lot of my friends, and a lot of them are female. And I think that a huge amount of the genre audience is female, so I think that there is maybe an answer you might be expecting about how we have a lot of very attractive men on the show. That's true. And I think that genre is very appealing to women. I think that there's a large segment of the audience is female, and that has always been female. And some of the hardest core sci-fi and fantasy viewers have always been women.
it's not that little. She stole my wardrobe.
I was wondering if you're going to see the ghost faces again.
I feel like we just did.
You know what? It's purely a question of the story being pitched in the right way at the right time. We love them. We love to bring them back. They're huge web superstars.
Yeah, did you guys watch the web series? Check out the web series. It's seriously great. Like,
Show it in Canada!
okay!
Don't you get the web in Canada?
In Canada, there's a thing called the intranet. It's on your computer. You turn it on. Use your wang. But they're great. We want to have them back.
All our writers are over there.
I'm sure we'll figure it out one of these days.
Hi. My question is for the actors. Which episode was your favorite?
Jensen?
We've done 107 episodes. You want me to pick one? I'm gonna let somebody else take this.
Which episode was your favorite? We agree. Was I in there? There were a bunch. You know what? I think this is not one episode, but I love the premiere and the finale of each season because it's always starting something or wrapping something up. That's pretty brainless, but a chance to like leave cliffhangers and they always excite me because I always find myself kind of in the position of a fan, going like, "What's going to happen? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened!" And then during the season, kind of stories progress and create and build. And then the end happens again. I'm like, what's going to happen now? How did that just happen?
You didn't even finish it!
I love all the finales and the premieres.
I love